Hello. I would like to introduce my application for calculate and design cutting tools. In this application you can design milling cutters for produce cylindrical gears, spline shafts and Archimedes worm wheels. In this video I'll describe how you can calculate and draw cutters for making cylindrical gears. In the hob type section, you can select the desired type by switching the selection buttons. On the right, you will see a short description and a sketch of the selected hob. As well, for the choice of the type of drawing is affected the radio button shape of bottom of tooth space in the section gear. In the section hob you can see dimensions of milling cutters from the database of the application. The recommended size of the hob depends on the module and the degree of accuracy of the gear. For the same module there can be several different parameters of the hob. In this case, the hob list button will be visible. After clicking on this button a pop-up window will appear, where the user can select the required milling cutter or delete the mistakenly entered one. The user can add a new milling cutter by pressing the Add button or change the dimensions of an existing milling cutter and press the Save button. In the section Additional Source Data you can enter the fields for entering the data of the main drawing description, which you can fill manually or select from previously entered and saved. When you click the Help button, a new window with Context Help will appear, where you will learn more about how to use the application. After you fill fields of main drawing description as shown in the picture, then you can proceed calculation and preparation of drawing by clicking on the Prepare Drawing button. A pre-prepared drawing of A3 format is executed without scale. The calculated values of the parameters of the milling cutter along the entered initial data will be shown in the drawing. In the application added a simple graphical editor. One of main editor properties is binding of calculation data and elements of the drawing. With this mechanism of operation, it becomes possible to add other types of calculations and drawings to the program relatively easily and quickly. The application implements the following technology of interaction between the programmer and the design engineer. First, the designer, in the graphical editor of the application, executes the drawing, then saves the drawing file and sends it to the programmer. Using formulas for calculating the product, the programmer adds the appropriate code to the program and associates the results with the drawing received from the designer. For more information on how to use the graphical editor, click the Help button. You can print a drawing on the printer by clicking the Print button. You can also save the drawing in the image format by clicking the Save button and specify a name for the file. Since all technical requirements cannot be placed on the A3 format, additional technical requirements are attached to the drawing of the milling cutter, which can be seen and printed on the Tech Requirements tab.